divorce. And she didn't ask for anything from her ex-husband, who fully provided, and he was her retirement plan. And so she just cut ties and just, walked away. And so she was now having to start building her retirement. So she started Legal Shield because you can earn passive and residual income long into your retirement years, even if you're no longer active. So she starts part-time, and then in May of this year, she was diagnosed with leukemia, which is blood cancer. Immediately had to undergo treatment, spent weeks in the hospital. And while she was there, she could no longer work as a nurse anymore, which is what her career was. But she could, from her hospital bed, send out a few text messages a day and work this business. And in the last few months, made an extra $50,000 from her hospital bed.
Wow.
So let me share with you how we get paid here. You get paid 4 ways. Number 1, to enroll customers. That's called linear income. Who's read Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki? I know, one of our favorite books. Actually, April had a chance to meet Mr. Kiyosaki, is that right?
He took me into his seminar at no cost because I was poor when I was 25 years old.
Wow.
And I bought 4 houses in Hawaii.
Wow. Wow, amazing. So see, it pays to listen to read the positive books. And in the book, he says there's different kinds of income. One's linear income, where you're trading time for money. This means you have to physically show up in order to get paid. You have to physically do the job, and a lot of the times you might be your only asset. And if your asset doesn't show up at work, what happens? That's called linear income. Then there's leveraged income. Here you can earn leveraged income with override from building a team. And so if you've ever known real estate, right, there's the broker and then there's the agents. And usually agents eventually aspire to be the broker. Why? Twice the money. And you can have to work. You could be playing golf while the agents are out selling homes, right? Freedom. So here you could do that similarly. And then we have residual income. That means that every month that the customers pay for the membership, you receive a 10% monthly commission beginning month 13 on your book of customers every month, for the life of them being on the books, even after you're retired from the business and your team's retired from the business. We know people that have been way long retired, still earning a multiple 6-figure residual income from the customers they brought on board while they were active. Yeah, very exciting. Mr. Cateau is one of those individuals, right? Who's been blessed to spend time over the last few years enjoying his son's football, championships, and starting up a bunch of different companies, and a beef jerky company that's in Costco and all that stuff, right? So, enjoying that kind of freedom. Darnell Self, who's a mentor to many of us, he used to sell jeans at the mall. Him and his wife met in retail at the same store they worked at, fell in love, started a family, started a business with Legal Shield. Today, they're over $1 million a year in passive income. Passive income. I know lots of people that make $1 million a year, killing it every day and killing themselves at the same time. But he has $1 million a year passive income, right? Robert Kiyosaki said, find a way to have an asset paying you a passive income whether you're working or not. And Paula and Chris, he used to work at a restaurant, and she used to be an x-ray technician. Very stressful hours for both of them. And long story short, they've been able to retire from their careers and be full-time at home. They love traveling. Every time I see them, they're somewhere. Right now, they're a month in Colombia. And Susan Marie and Curtis come from a law background. And why would they do Legal Shield? Because they see people come into their office who cannot afford their hourly rate, but they can afford $29. They're able to provide a great solution for these people. So let's share with you Bob and Sue. are good friends of ours that came into our lives a few years ago. And they used to run hospitality, cleaning company for hotels. They clean the carpets, the curtains, and all that kind of stuff. What happened during the pandemic to hotels? They closed for a long time. So his business completely out of business. But fortunately, they had built a Legal Shield business, and during that time, they had $100,000 a year in passive income coming in from customers that were renewing on the books and team that was actively marketing. The beauty of Legal Shield is that we are a recession-proof business. I've been in this company. I was in this company. Were you guys affected in like 2007 when the market crashed? 2008. I don't know if it was the same for here in Hawaii as it was in California, as the people were affected by those adjustable rate mortgages. And I've been through that, and then the last downturn in the economy. Both times Legal Shield had record years, while we're recession-proof is what I'm trying to say. Because you always need an attorney in good times, but when things are bad, that's sometimes when you really need an attorney. And this is my magic.
Yes.
And so this is one example, okay? If you're signing up a family for a legal and ID Shield plan, they're paying $64.90 a month. That's what the family's premium plan pays. And you come in, everyone comes in at the associate level making $70 per customer. $70 per customer. And as soon as you enroll 3, hold up 3 fingers. Okay, as soon as you enroll 3, you now get a raise. Yay, okay? You get to dictate when you get a raise. You don't need to wait for a boss to give it to you. Now you make $90 per customer. And what percentage commission is that? I know a lot of people that work on commission, and usually it's 10% commission, 20% commission, something like that. But this is over 100%. And as soon as you sign up a few more, now you're a manager making $120 per customer, and you could make up to $370 at the executive director level, enrolling the family for the same 15-minute conversation. Now let me do a quick training. Here's how to do the business. You want to know?
Yes.
Okay, you're probably wondering, can I do it? Do I have the time to do it? How do you do it? Everyone, hold up one thumb. Okay, go left, go right, and hit send. That's it. Okay, who could do that? So all you do is you tap on the Legal Shield app, you share the tool, whether it's a video or a brochure with someone, and then you hit send. That's it. And if you want to add words to it, here's the 3 words that have made us about $2 million in income. Are you ready? Repeat after me.
Okay.
Check it out.
Check it out.
That's it. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could do this and say, check it out, and you do it maybe twice a day. You're sharing it with 2 new people a day. You're educating them. You can make $1 million in this business too. Part-time. Okay. You can do this part-time. And when your part-time exceeds your full-time, then you can do whatever you want. And you can move up. Now, let me talk to you about team overrides. Is it smart to build a team?
Yes.
Do you have to build a team? No. We know a lot of people in the business making 6 figures that don't build team. But we know a lot more 7-figure earners in this business who only made it that far because they built a team. So if you'd like to get somewhere faster, say faster.
Faster.
Okay. You want the fast pass? Well, build a team. Here on the right-hand side, for example, let's just say you're a senior associate and you bring me on board. You find me at 24-Hour Fitness and you're like, hey, young lady, would you be open to an opportunity? I say, yes. Okay, and I join your team. Every time I sign up a customer, if you're a senior associate, I'm going to make my commission, but you're going to make $20. Not a lot of money, but if you found $20 in your pocket when you were doing the laundry, are you excited?
Yeah.
Now, let's just say I sign up 10 customers this month. You make 10 times 20, $200. Not a lot of money, but if you found $200 as you're ruffling through your purse to get ready one night, okay? Now that's what it feels like. It shows up. You're like, what? I didn't do anything today. Oh, someone on the team did something today. It's like surprise money. Very exciting, okay? Now, and trust me, there were times when I really needed the surprise money in the beginning. I had all this debt and all these bills and just tears each month when it was just so stressful. But what happens? I was directly involved in helping the team sign up customers, so I knew one was coming. But then one day, I got a surprise deposit. I was like, where did this money come from? I called the home office. I'm like, I think there was a mistake. I think you paid me too much. And they're like, no, someone on your team sold something. I'm like, who is that? I don't know that person. Wow. And then I'll never forget the nights that I prayed for a surprise deposit. Because I had the car payment due the next day or the rent payment due the next day. You know, so I've been there before. But let me tell you, it is nice when the daily surprise deposit starts coming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Every single day for now, you know, for over a decade. Passive income is the answer to freedom. Now it's cumulative. So let's say you're a manager. By the way, if you're a senior associate or a manager in the room, go ahead and raise your hand. Any senior associate managers? Yes, and Quinton's a new manager. So let's say Quinton, you bring me on board. You're manager. You now make 20 plus 30. So when I sign up a customer, you make 50. And when I do my 10 this month, you're going to make 500. How many of me would you like to have? You can have as many as you want. That's just the beauty. Okay? You can make up to $300 at the executive director level each time someone on your team enrolls a customer. What's 30 times 10? $3,000. How would you like to have $3,000 when Liz on your team enrolls a customer now? Okay? Yes. So, and you're not limited to one person. You could build a team as large as you want. Now let's go to the next example. If you're enrolling a business plan, let's talk about the business owner like a dentist. The next time you get your teeth cleaned, you're going to look at your dentist a whole other way. The next time you get your annual physical, that doctor needs legal shields. How many times a year does a doctor get sued? I mean, my uncle's a doctor. He's been sued so many times, and he's just the most honest, church-loving guy, you know, just incredible, okay? And so you can introduce them to the business plan, and you can make anywhere from, you know, almost $200 to $1,000 per customer. And when your team enrolls them, you can make up to $849 each time someone on your team signs up a business owner. So the next time you get your hair cut, or you go to your favorite restaurant, you're going to be answered prayers to that business owner. But they're going to be answered prayers to you too, okay? So you'll get rewarded well. I've always wanted to do something where you can help people and feel like I'm on a mission battlefield every day, doing mission. But isn't it nice that they also pay you very well for being on mission too?
Yes.
So that's what you get to do. All right. And don't forget the residual income too, right? So you can stay here. But residual income is 10%. So let's just say you build a book of $1,000, okay? $1,000 of premium. You signed up $1,000 in memberships, which is what, 10 times the business plan, okay? That's your residual income is 10 times 1,000 is $100 a month. Not a lot, but it's money coming in, very exciting, from work you did years ago. Let's say you build a book of 10,000 in premium. 10,000. Your customers are paying a total of 10,000 a month. That's what's 10%. $1,000. Very, you know, it's hey, that's a weekend getaway to Kauai, right? Almost. Maybe just like flights and 2 nights hotel. Expensive there, but all right. But what if you built a book of $100,000 in premium, in customers paying monthly? What's that? $10,000 a month in residual income. So here you get paid linear when you personally sign up customers. You get paid by building a team, leverage income, and you get the residual. Multiple streams of income. Would you agree? The average millionaire has multiple streams of income coming in. Because if one source dries up, what happens? Okay? That's why you want to have a plan B no matter what. It's always good to have it. And this is a great tax write-off. So if you're W-2 and you're not 1099, you want to have a 1099 income coming in so you can write off your cell phone, the gas mileage in your car, the meal that you ate today, the meal that you're going to eat after this. your home internet, right? All the different things that you would normally purchase, but now it's your business expense, and you get to write it off. Okay, we also have Performance Club. Who here, by show of hands, has been on a free trip from Legal Shield? Woo, woo, very exciting. Yes, congratulations. The trips are amazing. I mean, like the Atlantis in the Bahamas, for example, where Michael Jackson used to own this little bridge here in the middle, which is like this 10,000 square foot condo. They send you on great vacations, and I'll never forget taking my dad on my first trip that I won. He had not had a vacation in 15 years. Wow. My dad is the sweetest, quiet, Asian man of little words, and he doesn't buy anything for himself. He's probably still wearing the same old, undershirt with holes in it from 15 years ago. And so I said, Dad, I want a free trip from Legal Shield. Oh, congratulations, that's nice, Lizzie. And I say, well, I'm taking you. What? You're gonna take me? Okay. So he comes on the trip. They send him round trip ticket from New York at the time where he was living, me from California. We meet in the middle, and I'll never forget seeing his feet in the sand, relaxing for the first time, because the guy works like all the time, and holding a coconut with a little umbrella and a straw, with a smile on his face. It's priceless, priceless. And you get extra bonuses too. So everyone hold up 2 fingers. If you enroll 2 people a month for the membership, just the legal plan, 2 people a month for just a $29 legal plan, and let's say they both join you in the business, that will give you enough points. There's a different way to earn points, okay? But that would just give you enough points to get a freedom bonus of $200 to $500 a month. Extra. Yeah. So if you know that, don't just stop at 1. Go get your 2 for the month, okay? And you'll get your bonus. Next slide, please. So let me share with you our good friends Kevin and Linda, who were military family. Love serving our country, and they had a dream of being able to travel the world when they retired from the military. Now when you're in the military, you get to travel a lot. But now they want to travel together, not just him by himself and all, So this business has supplemented their income, giving them an extra $50,000 to $100,000 a year on top of his military retirement. So everyone say retire in style.
Retire in style.
When you have a supplemental income, you can retire in style. And a lot of people here retire early too, if you're looking for an earlier retirement. And so because of this, they sent me this picture from Greece a few weeks ago.
Love it.
So what does it take to start your own business with our company? By the way, this is not a job. This is your own business. You don't want another boss, okay? You're gonna be the best boss you ever had. And you can start part-time, work from anywhere, flexible hours, no quotas. No quotas. No territorial restrictions. You can sign up your friend in New York today, okay? You can sign up your friend in California tomorrow. It's a willable book of business that is inherited by your heirs or whoever you want to leave it to. We know a good mentor of ours, Dave Zavula, that passed away. He left, he built quite the business. And since he passed, his son, Dave Zavula Jr., has showed up at a convention to thank the company for giving him $26 million in deposits since his father has passed away over 10 years ago. Wow. It's willable, okay? And lifetime. So that means even if you're no longer active in the business anymore, as long as you keep your own personal legal plan of $29 a month, you still earn the residuals from the book you built. Whether you build a $1,000 book or a $100,000 book or $1 million book. And we have fast start training, so you can take a fast start training immediately, every day. They happen every day at 2 p.m. Hawaii time, every day. And you can just get on Zoom. And then there's also some on the weekends that happen as well at, oh, that's kind of early.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. 6 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. I think the trainer's in New York. Okay, that's on Saturdays. But they happen every day. You can take this class, which will teach you the franchise school, our success system. And then we have ongoing weekly training. Who wants to find where to find customers to talk to? That's where we teach you every week where to find customers to talk to, right, Quentin? So we show you where to find the people so you never run out of people to talk to, and you get a mentor. Now, normally to start the business, it's $99 one time, which is incredible, because that's like a little bit more than my breakfast today at the Diamond Hilton Hawaiian Village, okay? And so, but right now you can get started for only $49, 50% off. It's a back to school special, 50% off, $49. So we also have a website package called Legal Shield Advantage Plus. And you can have your own personalized website where people can watch videos and read more and enroll online. And it also comes with a contact relationship manager, a CRM app on your phone that'll track all your prospects. And then you can send them the information. You can see when they're clicking on the video. You can see how much they've watched it and all that. If you want that, it's $24 a month. I don't know what business you can run for $24.
Not much.
No? I mean, like, that's crazy. And the first month is free, so you could try it out. Okay? All right. I want to share with you my good friends, Pastor Carlos and Elsie Mendez, who came to us because they were already referring people to Legal Shield. They had people in their congregation saying, Pastor, I need prayer for, you know, this. We need prayer for that. We're losing our home, our marriage, we want to adopt a child, you know, we're waiting for the child to be able to come. And we're needing legal services. So it was a great solution to offer to the members of the congregation. But as a pastor, they have an eternal reward, but financially not a retirement plan. And just a few months of being involved in the business, they had their first $10,000 a month. And so God has rewarded them in multiple ways. And now, what do they do with that money? They turn around and they put it 100% back into the ministry to be able to do more missions. So whatever your purpose is in life, you can accomplish it when you get the money game out of the way. Because it's never about the money. It's never about the money. But it's about what you can do and who you can bless once your bills have been paid.
That's it.
That's it. All right. So thank you so much. What we're going to do is take a moment to get your questions answered.